peace, love, unity, and having fun. And you know, I will say that basically, if you didn't catch the NPR interview, you can catch the archive online. But shout to DJ Tony Tone from Cold Crush. Shout to Superstition. Shout to Star. Shout to Brandon. Jamie McDonald, hip hop historian. Colin McEnroe. Kion Wolf. Um, Talib Kweli. We played Pharaoh. Um, like basically in a nutshell, to talk about the whole thing in a nutshell, hip hop is unique in that it's the one culture where people with different perspectives can come together and talk to each other and debate and not have to agree with each other. A lot of cultures, it's like you have to agree with me to get in this space or get in this song in this culture. Um, or some cultures, it's like nobody has an opinion, everybody's fine, just as long as there's no arguments. And hip hop is one of the reasons hip hop is what it is that we allow people with different perspectives to come together. For example, with the B word, with the N word, with misogyny, with love of woman, with the trauma that's going on. And really, what a lot of this is about is understanding each other's trauma. You know what I mean? So I might have a word that's offensive to me, you know what I'm saying? But you might not have that trauma. You know what I mean? So you come and you say that word, blah, 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 and I listen to you, And then when you're done, I tell you, well, you say that's not traumatic, but I have trauma with that word. You know what I mean? And you listen to me. And then we say, oh, okay, well, I disagree. I have different experiences, but I see how that's traumatic for you. Or, well, it's traumatic for me, but I see how that's not traumatic for you because you haven't associated it and had it built into you with the same experiences I had. You know what I mean? And we don't even have to agree, but then we gonna piece it up, and then the next time we gonna go away, come back and have this debate some more. So that's what's uniquely hip hop. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, Oprah saying, Jay-Z saying, well, our generation took the power out of the N-word, and Oprah saying, well, nah, you didn't take the power out of it. For me, it's still offensive. You know what I mean? And they can both have that agreement. So Oprah was very much hip hop when she had that discussion with Jay-Z. But I mean, at the end of the day, I can't de-traumatize someone else, right? You can't take trauma away from someone else, even if you could take it away from your own life. So it's only in hip hop where we get to really allow each other with different levels of trauma to be in the same place and say, okay, you don't have to have the same trauma as I do, and I don't have to pretend I'm not traumatized by certain words and certain things like you are. But that's basically what it is. And a lot of people don't understand this with battle culture. To a lot of people, you don't understand battle culture, the tradition of the dozens. What you see is people saying horrible things to each other, right? For 5 minutes, 10 minutes. But what you don't realize is what happens while that one MC is saying these horrible things to the other MC or making fun of them. What's their opponent doing? Standing there respectfully to a degree, right? Not getting angry. Because if you look overly angry or it comes to blows, you lost the battle in our culture. You know what I mean? So half of that battle that people don't realize in the dozens and in battling tradition is standing there and being able to have somebody tell you all kinds of nasty things or things that push your buttons, that's traumatic for you. And you got to be able to deal with that in a way where it's like, okay, well, that's your perspective. It's time for you to talk. I'm going to be in control of how I respond to that. And then when it's my turn, we're going to see if you can respect me in the same way and respect yourself in the same way and hold your composure. All right, so don't get it twisted. When you see the dozens, when you see battles, it's not all about just the person who is saying things at that time. It's also very much about both people having to withstand having these things said to them and even smile about it and even be like, oh, okay, you got me there, that was funny, oh, you made me mad a little bit, and that's what we need. That's why hip hop is going to be one of the longest lasting cultures ever. You know what I'm saying? Because you got fair weather friends who not to talk to about certain topics, you know what I mean, and you got some people that's just so undisciplined. They always want to talk about things no matter who they offend. But in hip hop, we make time with battling, with the dancing, with the art, with the DJing, with the rapping. We make time to have people who disagree with each other get in a space and say your different perspectives. You know what I'm saying? And depending on how well you put it across, we're going to listen to you and we're all going to learn more. And that's what we need more. We need more understanding. We need more radio shows like Colin McEnroe show on WNPR. We need more festivals like the International Hip Hop Festival at Trinity College. And we need more of you and the discussion. So definitely come out. It's free. Have fun. I'm out, y'all, on the way to the producer showcase. Have fun. I'll see y'all soon. Hit me up on Twitter, rapoet.com. You know what I'm saying? Self-suffice. Help your life. Wealth advice. Don't shame yourself down. Don't gas yourself up. One.